Once upon a time, in a serene monastery nestled high in the mountains, there lived a young monk named Ashwin. His days were filled with meditation, chanting, and selfless service. Yet his mind remained a battlefield of thoughts. No matter how hard he tried, peace eluded him, leaving him restless. One day, unable to bear the turmoil within, Ashwin approached the revered Master Dronacharya. With a humble bow, he asked, "Master, I meditate daily, I follow the scriptures, and I serve others wholeheartedly. Yet my heart feels heavy, and my mind is anything but calm. Why can't I find peace?" The master, with his characteristic calm, smiled and said, "Ashwin, peace is not something you find, it is something you realize. But to understand this, you must face the storm within. Tonight, leave the safety of the monastery and sit at the edge of the mountain. Stay there until sunrise, no matter what happens." Although confused, Ashwin trusted his master's wisdom. As night fell, he climbed to the mountain's edge. The view was breathtaking, but the air was heavy with an impending storm. Soon, the sky darkened and fierce winds began to howl. Thunder roared like an angry beast, and lightning illuminated the vast, rugged landscape in flashes of white and blue. The storm felt alive, almost mocking Ashwin's fear. He sat trembling, the cold rain soaking through his robes. The chaos outside mirrored the storm within his mind. Doubts, fears, and insecurities swirling uncontrollably. He thought to himself, "Why did the master send me here? How can I find peace in this chaos?" As the hours passed, Ashwin's initial resistance turned to exhaustion. He couldn't fight the storm, so he stopped trying. He closed his eyes, feeling the wind whip his face and the rain soak his skin. Instead of resisting, he began observing the sound of the thunder, the rhythm of the rain, the power of the wind, and then something shifted. Amidst the storm's fury, Ashwin found a strange stillness within. It was as if his mind had become a quiet lake, untouched by the storm around him. He realized that the storm wasn't the problem, it was his fight against it. By accepting it, he discovered a deep calm that the storm couldn't shake. As the first rays of dawn painted the sky in hues of gold and orange, the storm passed, leaving behind a profound silence. Exhausted but enlightened, Ashwin descended the mountain and returned to the monastery. The master awaited him at the gates, his expression serene. "Did you find what you were seeking?" he asked. Ashwin bowed deeply and replied, "Yes, master. I learned that peace isn't the absence of chaos, but the presence of calm within it. The storm outside was nothing compared to the storm within. But once I stopped resisting, I found peace." The master's eyes twinkled with approval. "Remember, Ashwin, life will always bring storms, some gentle, others fierce. True strength lies not in avoiding them, but in embracing them with grace. The calm you discovered is within you always. The storm simply showed you the way." From that day on, Ashwin's perspective shifted. Whenever challenges arose, he no longer ran or resisted. He welcomed them as teachers, knowing that the storm itself carried the lesson of peace. Now let me ask you, what storms are you facing in your life? Are you resisting them, fighting against their power, or are you embracing them, letting them teach you the art of calm? The next time life sends a storm your way, pause, take a deep breath. Remember, you can't always control the storm, but you can always control your response. The storm will pass, and your inner peace will remain. Pause for reflection. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to reflect on how you can face life's challenges with grace. And if you found value in this message, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more inspiring content.